is like, do you know what I mean? Is just you clutching at me.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hi. I just think the problem with this app, people just take it literally too serious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but they do. You say one thing, DG, I like you, you're funny. And if he says one bad thing, they all go against him.
Yeah. But
you understand? Misread, you say one thing.
It's Crying Kaz. He doesn't do boxes. Big up Crying Kaz.
How's it going, Wadlow?
What's happening,
You're not driving around the country looking for a fight to drive off 5 minutes later?
No, mate.
No parrots kicking off today.
Nah, not tonight, mate.
Not today. Don't talk to me about crying, mate. You drove fucking 2.5 hours with a raccoon face.
Crying Kaz is in the chat. Hey, you're a fucking great advert for Kleenex, you soft wipe.
You're a great advert for tissues, you big nose cunt. What are you talking about, you soft wipe? Your nose is doing the Macarena when you speak.
All right, hey, listen. Hey, here's the real Karma Kaz going about looks. Remember that nice guy?
Going about looks?
Yeah.
All right, Wadlow. Fair play.
There you go. Fair play there. See, and I caught you early there. I didn't let you continue. Remember that? The real Karma Kaz just got fucking shown.
You are the weirdest guy I have ever set my eyes on.
The same one who was in my chat begging to come in my box ages ago.
The same begging to come in your box. If someone watches you, they're not begging to come in your box.
Why were you watching me if I'm weird?
What do you mean, why was I watching you? I was watching loads of people. I was watching you. Yeah, so what?
There you go then. So
does that build your ego up?
No, it doesn't actually.
No. So what's your point then? Because you seem to be trying to get across to everyone that I used to watch you live like it's some fucking taboo.
Crying Kaz, right? It is what it is. You got the platform off the back of somebody else, yeah?
Right.
Hey, make sure...
Didn't you get your platform off doing pranks, putting KFC boxes on places?
Yeah, my own personality and my own invention and
your own invention.
DG, you can't say that when other people have got content and stuff off the back of other creators.
This is the thing. DG thinks the only route anyone can go on the app is the route he's done. And if it's anything other than that, it's something wrong. And he gets a bit jealous. I'm not saying he's jealous of me at all, but you have got a vendetta against me for good reasons. But you get jealous of anyone who gets anywhere on the app.
For good reason. At least you said for good reason. Because I just want to point one fact out now, yeah? You started this on protecting the vulnerable. You are not. Yeah.
And how many people come forward? And how many people come forward against you? And you went off the app for 2 weeks. You went off the app for 2 weeks crying, like you're saying I'm crying. You went off the app for 2 weeks, set a Twitch up, started going around fucking role-playing games, pretending to be someone else, some tough nut on Grand Theft Auto, and then come back to the daily rankings again. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But I didn't say I was protecting the vulnerable, did I?
No, you definitely haven't done that from day one.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? So what about all these gifts that you're getting and all these subs? Have you made sure you message?
So I think that's jealousy, which is coming from your side. What do you mean? What have I done about it?
Why would I be jealous? Right? Listen, I've built my own platform on my own content, on my own, my own personality.
Listen, you've come on something that used to be a dancing app.
Let me finish.
What do you mean? Let me finish. You've come on something which used to be on a dancing app. Started putting cardboard boxes outside KFC with walkie-talkies, and you're saying you've made something for yourself.
15 million people saw that video, mate.
Oh, well done.
Been on Lad Bible, been on telly. Where's your video on telly? Where's your video?
Where's your video on telly? All right, mate.
You're a voice of a guy who fucking was on telly, and you do.
And you look like Robert Wadlow. Your USP's looking weird. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. Here we go on looks again.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters. You get half your views because you look strange. You strange-looking alienoid.
Exactly. There you go then. Well, that's fine, isn't it? But that.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's fine? What are you going? What do you mean? Go on, say what you're going to say.
I just said that's fine then. I said
that's fine then. Is that all you've got to say? You built your platform up. You've been on Lad Bible. It's fine then.
No.
Go on, say something then. What are you talking about? Your name's Angie's Undercrackers. You're in your 30s. What the fuck are you doing with your life?
This is my backup, mate.
That's your backup. Oh, wow. Mr. Successful. Mr. Monopoly. Multiple backup accounts on a TikTok app. Well done, DG. You're doing great there.
Well done, mate. Wasn't it you who was crying that you couldn't make it on the TikTok app?
Wasn't it you, again, that was crying driving
Is there not actually some, like, other than your two argument, or is this not like about Kaz and, like,
Evil Queen.
I'm just wondering why you, Papa Blaze, and DG have been sat in the boxes the whole time while multiple different people have been hand-selected from the live to come up, say a little bit, and then you two just take them down. That's what I'm wondering about.
Well, I'll only respond to what I believe.
What's that?
We've always been requesting the boxes. We put everybody in.
And I've only just caught like literally the last 10 minutes of this. So, Papa Blaze, are you saying that you think I've stole money off this woman?
No, I've not said that once.
No. Are you saying I don't understand this bad person or nice persona I'm putting online and bad person behind the scenes? I honestly don't understand.
No,
that.
what I actually said, I don't know if you were in from the start, was you can be anybody who you want to be on this app. We had someone pretending to be a vet, so people might think you're a good guy. People might think I'm a good guy. People might think I'm a bad guy, but they don't know me off the app. So you can be whoever you want to be on the app, but behind the scenes you don't know. And I actually said that 4 years ago you had a big account on this app and you used to troll people at night, but in a good, funny way. We all used to go and watch. Then you lost that account.
I didn't. That account's still there. Not lost it.
Yeah, but did you lose it originally?
I've lost accounts, but I've got them back the same way.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you lost it, but then you've come back. But 3 years ago, that's what you used to do. So I was actually defending you on that subject, saying you had a big account.
Can I just get this across? Like, you're using the word troll like a big, like, troll carries some weight here. It wasn't a troll account. It's easy to say this, and I don't know whether people understand it, but it's for comedic value for both sides. It wasn't trolling. I wouldn't.
Which is exactly what I said.
Well,
you
like
trolled,
I said, I've
but
only
in a
been
fun
here for
way.
10 minutes.
In a fun way, exactly. So you've come in and you've heard half a conversation and fired straight off. Where if you'd have been in from the start, you'd have heard that I said he had a big account and he was always funny. He trolled, but in a fun way at night, without showing his face, and we all had a fucking laugh every single night. And then you lost that account.
Right.
And then I didn't know you got it back. I thought you'd still lost it. And then you went to gaming, and then you came across EQ, and then I've always known you'd be a decent person up until the point you got in bed with EQ and went straight for DG without any fucking proof other than that them two had fallen out.
I understand what you're saying. I was going for DG before EQ. Understand that?
But then
I started off on that. I got that live access or whatever it's called on the desktop. I went live and EQ joined the live and sat in the comments, and then the next day she sent over viewers and stuff. So it wasn't. I was already talking about DG before the EQ thing.
Because you knew it to get your views, yeah.
But then didn't you used to be friends with someone that did gift you big, and when you lost your account, all you were bothered about was the fact that you had money in your account and it had gone?
No, that's absolutely. That is the most amount of rhubarb. Where have you got that from, Papa Blaze?
I know. Kaz, don't forget I've been here just as long as you. What? Sorry, go on,
Papa Blaze, didn't you used to, off the app while you're also married, send pictures of biscuits in odd places to other women?
No, I never used to. I still do.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, that's funny. Listen, Papa Blaze. What are you talking about there with money in the account?
Can I just speak to Kaz a minute? Hi, Kaz. Thank you for joining today. Is this drama with you and Evil Queen real?
Well, define what you mean by real, because I'm having people talking shit about me constantly, so that's pretty fucking real, isn't it?
Right, okay. So all I'm asking is, it hasn't been done for a storyline?
No, it's not been done for a storyline, no.
Yeah, okay. I believe it's genuine. That's all I wanted to ask.
Guys, can I just say, because I've got to go back work, well, can I just get a high yeah? Because it's me, Wendy Wild Dog, and I've been on here 4 years. So can I get a high yeah on Miss Red's Live?
Oh, no. Anyway, by the way, Snoopy, it wasn't just biscuits. I can also get £3.60p and 20p under my foreskin, just so you know. People
also remember that you're a married man and you're sending pictures to other women.
Yeah. No, it's not. It wasn't women, actually. It was in a group chat, and then it all got shared about.
This is why the app's wild. We're going on a tangent now about biscuits. Listen, Papa Blaze, can you tell me at what point where he had money in the account and I was more bothered about the money in the account?
When you had a big account and it got banned.
Oh, you're talking about the Carl Pilkington account?
Yes.
He had 220-something thousand followers in stage. Yeah, I'll explain from here, Papa Blaze, because your knowledge on this situation isn't great.
It's very varied, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's very varied, so yeah. 6 days, 220,000 whatever, and it had like some. I don't know what the value how much money it had in it, but it had money in it, and it wasn't the only thing I was bothered about. But you're clinging on to that aspect of it because that makes it sound like a valid point from you, but that's not the point. That's not the reason why I was pissed off with that. So if I mention an account's got money on it and it's gone, that doesn't mean it's the sole reason why I'm annoyed it's gone, does it?
No, but if you come on the app and say that you're trying to protect all the vulnerable and all everything about people saying...
This is what you're doing.
Hang on, Kaz, let me finish. Let me finish, Kaz.
Because he's spinning something.
But you did finish. No, but you did finish and then you don't want me to continue.
What?
But you did. You said something and then I have a right to reply.
Papa Blaze, you tried doing that.
Go on.
So
I don't need to.
You're talking about two different time frames here, aren't you? So
I just know that there's a certain person that gifted you massively and supported you, and then you didn't support them back.
Who's that?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, just 1 second. Sorry, yeah, just one. Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry, Papa Blaze, say that again.
You said you were doing it.
Papa Blaze, say that again about someone supporting me.
You were supported, and all you was bothered about after they stopped supporting you and you got banned was, where's my money? How can I get my money out of my account? I've been banned.
What?
And you were going to explain it, but then you've gone full circle and stopped explaining about it.
And all I was worried about was the money in the account when I got banned.
Mm-hmm.
All I was worried about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? This is wild. This is what happens on the app. You start bringing up shit from the past which you have no understanding with.
It all fires back in the fact that when you ate DJ about the vulnerable and the gifting and everything that you went in for, your account has now been built upon again, and you had gifts before.
Isn't that what you started on? You're going back in the past on stuff you don't understand.
Yeah, but I feel like I've created an environment where I don't need to ask for gifts. I don't need to say snipe. I don't need to say put a fucking glove up. I don't sit in box battles all day. I don't sit in matches all day. I come on at 10:30. I put a show on. I do all my creatives for the show. And if people want to send stuff, they can send stuff. You can ask people who send me money on here. Obviously, I've not messaged everyone, but there's been the people who sent me more than what is normal. Ask them. You've probably spoke to them anyway, because that's the kind of fucking weird games you do on this app. You probably all inboxed them anyway. But ask them if I've messaged them to say if it's all right. Ask them if I've said, "Do you want me to send the money back?" Or there's loads of stuff. It's the environments you create, and if you get gifts in those environments, it's not a bad thing. But if you're coming on and doing match after match after match, putting people in an environment where you're encouraging them to quote unquote snipe, that's where it's wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you're not seeing that.
So I agree with you there.
I agree with that, but Kaz, can I just ask you started, from what I can see on this app, you started, the first thing I've ever seen of you is coming after the vulnerable gifters. You sat there with nearly 10k in your box. Are you going to message every single person that sent you a gift and double check that they are vulnerable? No, you're not.
But I'm gonna create an environment where it's not forced that they send something. Do you understand?
It doesn't matter. It does matter.
No, it matters. That's everything.
Let me finish. It doesn't matter.
How's a match forced?
How is so?
The minute you press battle, you are forcing people to send gifts.
Yeah, I don't press battle.
No, so you don't accept the other side of the battle?
No,
what are you talking about?
Karma Kaz, because I am staying neutral here. I've never witnessed when I've been in Karma Kaz's room or anything like that, an FYP that is manipulated his viewers for money. He doesn't ask for targets and things like that. I will say that, and I've never seen him do it.
Yeah, can I just ask something though, right? Nobody is forced, right? You are your own person. If you are in somebody's live, nobody has to snipe, nobody has to do anything. Nobody has to do anything. You are your own person. You are not fucking stupid.
Yeah, but you're saying that after the incidents have happened. So you've put them in an environment where it's 5 minutes of, for you it's probably...
I haven't put anyone anywhere.
We choose to sit and watch DJ. We choose.
What do you mean?
Who to watch?
Okay,
I think any battle you get involved in, as soon as you click battle, it is a form of manipulation. It is, because you click in battle and you know that people are going to come and support you. But it's also if you're talking about certain people in your life, like on the FYP and that, people that don't like said person that you're talking about, there's a high chance that person's also going to gift you. But battles, I can say I've never seen Kaz battle on the FYP and since he's been doing. Obviously, you've always done like friendly battles in the past when you've just been, like, say, on your night fun trolling. But that's like. But still, as soon as you press battle, it is a form of manipulation because those that want to support you won't support you.
Because
the thing is, I can shout this until. Huh?
The minute the battle button is pressed, both teams can see the screen, so the manipulation is there. It doesn't matter whether you say that I don't want anything, I'm just battling for the
But
craft.
you understand, when you said I had 10k, I've not done battles.
I know you've not done battles, but you sat on a 10k score. Are you going to ask them people that have gifted you? Or
No, but you take. Yeah, but that's. I sort of. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
About vulnerable people, you need to be on about the whole vulnerable people.
Listen, I understand what you're saying about I'm sat here with 10k in the box. I've vetted everyone who sent me the money, but the thing is, this isn't my normal environment. What I'm jumping in on. So I've not.
No, but this is the environment I watched you start on. I watched you start based on going to save the vulnerable people. You've got 10k.
Okay, and I'll tell you what, Joe, because you have got fair points. Why don't you ask some of the people who normally sit in the room? Because obviously everyone likes to poke the joke, oh, you've only got 100 people or whatever. Go and ask one of them.
I sat with 4 people in my live last night.
No, it doesn't matter. If it's a full stop on that, it doesn't matter. Go and ask those people if the environment which has been created is better than the environments which have been on the app before. Because although, yes, I do get gifts and stuff, I've never asked, I've never pressured for anything. I've just cracked on. I'll do that 10:30 show and I'll just do it. And if I get a gift, great. If I don't, it is what it is. And that's how it is.
Kaz, can I ask you a question, darling? Do you know obviously...
gifts.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 people talking, man.
Sorry, did you? Let me speak to Kaz a minute, please, Kaz. Are you okay in the box, by the way? You don't feel like being ganged upon?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So, you come to TikTok and you was like, all for this manipulation thing, you was going to call that manipulative behaviour. Why did you stop doing that?
Because there's nothing, listen, I'll be 100% honest on this, there's absolutely nothing one individual can do, and I didn't understand that when I first started doing it.
Yeah,
you go after one person, and then there's another, and then if that other person's not manipulating, they're scamming, and then if you go after them, there's 5 more people doing it, and before you know it, each person you're going after, the other person set a back up and fired the live up. There's nothing you can do about it at all. TikTok won't do anything about it. It's just sadly, it's the environment it is on the app. And the best thing I can do is avoid that manipulative environment. And by creating my own little, by creating my own little ecosystem, if you want to call it that, where I'm not the guy who's got positive in the live, in the bio and stuff saying, oh, positivity and all this. I'm not that guy, but I'll come on in the evenings when people are probably struggling to sleep or whatever, and I'll try and put a show on and I'll try and make someone laugh or whatever, and if I get gifts through it, I get gifts through it. If I don't, I don't. I'm still going to turn up the day after. I've created the environment in which I think TikTok should be, and I've created that for my room. That's the only thing I can do. And if people want to join it or people want to replicate that ecosystem I've created, they can do that. And I think if more people did the same as what I've done, it might be a biased opinion, I think the app would be a better place. Because I've not hit that match, I've only hit the match button. I'll be honest, I have hit the match button a couple of times, and it's been when I've been live with Dave or Zach. Just because, for one, I know Dave is doing, obviously it's his full-time job and he's going for the ranking things. If I want to talk to him for 5 minutes, it makes more sense for him to do that, and I just sit there and talk to him, or same with Zach. That's it. But I don't come on with the intent of hitting a live match button and seeing how much money you can get out of everyone. That's not the point of it. The point is, well, I've just said I'm not going around in circles. That's my point, man.
Yeah,
I understand now. Now you get.
What's that?
Weren't you in a subcomp recently?
Yeah, it was.
All right, is that not?
But if you want to ask the people who were supporting me in that, I clicked opt in because I already had over 1,400 subs, and I said we'll probably naturally win this anyway. So I went in the sub competition for knowledge and something else, where it was just full of these tarot card readers, and we just sat there, and I ended up winning it. So it's not as if I've not pressed.
Not manipulating that, isn't it? No.
It's what?
Form of getting your viewers to give you more gifted subs to make sure you win
Well,
that.
if you think you're going to naturally win it based off the subs you've already got and the growth that you've been having with subs anyway, then it makes sense to opt into it, doesn't it? Well, oh, sorry, is that what you picked up on? Just me stumbling my words for the last two.
Well, like
but you sniffed that one out.
Your thing is, yeah, of course I will. I've got a big nose. I'm going to sniff anything out.
Go on, what else are you going to try and come at me with?
Listen, Kamikaze, I don't need to say anything else. I'll let you fall off now, all right?
Let me fall off?
Yeah, big love, mate.
Yeah, man.
Keep up.
Can I just say something, boys?
I'm not even on to fall off, but it's fun.
You are right there, to be fair.
Go on, Jojo.
Thank you, Miss Red. But you've got all these three boys, like, basically arguing and whatnot and everything like that. But where you've got the important person that's basically nearly starting all the shit, most probably sitting behind a phone, rubbing her hands together and laughing her tits off.
Yeah.
So where is she in this argument?
Well, we all know EQ's sat there rubbing her hands together, but we know what EQ's about. She's been about this live since Facebook.
Can I just clear something up as well? Hold on.
Yeah, go on, Kat.
Clear something up about. I seen obviously when I first joined, I seen about me cutting my friends off or something. People I've known for years.
Yeah.
And I just say these people, as much as I've had good times with them, and years ago it's been great and stuff. These people I haven't spoke to properly. Maybe once every 2 weeks or something in a box or in the comments. These people aren't my friends. You need to understand that. These are associates online. I don't know who to trust online anymore.
Yeah, I get it.
I feel like I'm getting hit from every angle at the minute. So my choice, and I feel like I'm entitled to make this choice, is I'll cut everyone off. And I just want my own lane, and I'll just do it. And I don't trust anyone. And it's not because I've got trust issues. Maybe I do a bit, but I don't know them to trust them. And I don't know where these little side attacks are coming from constantly. So I'd rather.
But you've known Millsy and Chippy for 4 years, haven't you? And you blocked them yesterday.
Like I said, dumped them.
Blocked them.
Blocked them, yeah. I cut them off.
But didn't Millsy give you something like 100 subs in that subwave or whatever it was?
So what you're saying is, I've thanked her for that and I messaged her for that. What you're saying is, I have to be bought then.
No, you haven't been bought, but you've been friends with someone for 4 years, and then she's gifted you them. And what is there actually a reason why you blocked her?
Because
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah. All right, I'll be honest with this. So I don't sit in multi-guest boxes all day. I don't do that. I don't poke hornets' nests all day. I don't wait for, like, Angie, for example, to say something bad about me while I'm in a multi-guest box and then talk about it and make that the content. I don't do that. But these people do. They sit in the multi-guest boxes and it's always 2 minutes away from an argument.
No, I agree with you on that, though.
Yes, let me finish, because then I'll get to the point. So with the multi-guest box is what they're doing. I don't want to be associated. Sadly, they've come under that bracket with me. I don't want to be associated with people who are constantly poking the hornet's nest and then later on that evening coming into my life and bringing the shit into my life. That was my problem, and that's why I've cut them off. Mills is a nice person. Chip is a nice person. These people are nice people, but I don't know them off the app as such.
I agree. Mills is a nice person. I think Chip is a cunt, to be honest.
I've never met them, so I can't have what they.
I agree. Mills is a nice person. I think Chip is a cunt, to be honest.
I've never met them, so I. That's threw me off. Like, they're just associates. Like, they're not. I can't have them hampering what I want to do on the app. That it's as simple as that, and that's all it is. So if it's I understand why it's offended people. I understand why people are going to get the back up, and it looks shady from me. But at the same time, like, in an environment where I don't know who's liking me and who's not liking me, who's coming at me, who's not, I need to look after myself, and there needs to be a point where I need to protect.
I get that.
Do you not think, though, with like people like Kaz and Mills, who you've known for a time, you could have done that privately and said, "Look, I'm going to drop you because you did it publicly." And I thought that was a bit shady from you, Kaz. And I've always got on with you, you know that, Kaz. But I thought that was shady. I thought, I can't believe you've thrown them So, I mean, I weren't bothered about Chippy because I thought good on him, prick. But Millsy, I were a bit shocked at, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's a personal thing with you, isn't it? Because you've just said if I've dropped them both, you've said you're not bothered about the Chippy being dropped, but you're bothered about the Millsy.
Yeah,
so
because I totally agree with you on the Chippy front that he sits in a box waiting for someone to do wrong and then slags them off to high heaven.
But to be honest, if I had that thought process with everyone, I would literally I couldn't say boo to a goose then, could I? So I'm being controlled by everyone around me. I can't say this to this person because this person will get upset. Like, there has to be a turning point in your life. You have to cut things off. Sadly, it is people that have been nice to you in the past or vice versa. You do have to cut things off to advance a bit in life. And I can't, if I don't know how to say it, I don't want, it sounds mad, I don't want creator friends on the app. I just want to come on at 10:30, do my thing and go off. That's it. That's fine for me. I don't want to get involved in all the riffraff. I don't want to have someone else's, what they do for 6 hours in the day coming into my 10:30 and ruining it. So it is what it is. And yeah, it's not a personal thing against any of them. If I'm cutting one person off, I'm cutting everyone off. And it's as simple as that.
I understand that. I understand. You just want to come on, do what you want to do, and then go off. Have no problems, have no dramas to deal with, no stress.
I was hoping they'd understand it, but things could have been done behind the scenes. But I'm not messaging someone who I've not spoke to for weeks and weeks and weeks behind the scenes to say, listen, it's not that I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I don't want to be associated with that group anymore. I don't want to have an association with any group which may cause damage moving forward. Maybe this is my damage control. I don't want it, so it is what it is. And then if I'm saying it on the live as well, people understand then. And it was the Chippy part of it. It was in Canadian Angie's box and stuff, and I was cam 2 in it, and I just thought, oh man, not this, because I can see it spiraling. The only time, I don't know, it's like they get an adrenaline rush when bad stuff's happening and they're always in a box somewhere or something's always going on. And I just seen it and I seen what could happen and I just thought, I could.
That's fair enough. I just wondered because obviously I've known that you've known them for years. I thought, that's a bit what's gone on there, because I didn't really know. I mean, I think you should just go back to your fucking TV at night with fish tank on and fucking do what you used to, because that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the thing is, everyone moves forward, whether someone sees whether it's forward, backwards, left or right. I feel like I'm moving forward on it, and I can't stay doing the same thing for too long, and that's all it is. And I always get people coming in saying, "Oh, I remember you from the TV," or "I remember watching your feet" or something on the TV. And I thought, yeah, I enjoyed myself doing that, but at the same time, that was a couple of years ago, and I'm only going to be staying dormant doing that until that audience get bored of it and move on to something else. You know what I mean? If I was still doing that now, then how sustainable is pointing your camera at a blank TV and talking? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't know.
You've got to change it up because it moves too quick on here.
Exactly.
It depends what your objective is on this app then, doesn't it?
Hi.
It depends what you want to say, Ledge. It depends what you want on the app, don't it? Like, for me, I just fucking flit about. I don't really create any content other than taking piss or being a cunt, to be honest. So I don't need this app. I don't feel like I need the app to. I don't have that need to be wanted or numbers in my lives or all. So I don't understand that side of it, like dropping off or not dropping off, changing it up so that to keep everyone active, because fucking hell, I can't go live for 2 days on trot, really.
It depends what you use the app for as an individual, because I don't know what your purpose is, as you say, for the app.
Just the dick, Kaz, you know that.
So yeah, you just say the funny stuff on the app and you do the videos and you go live and you talk about funny stuff. I get that, but I don't know whether you're using the app as a safety blanket or something. I don't know whether you're using it as an escape or whatever, but if you start using the app as an escape from something or something to make you feel better in the day, and you're consistently coming on at the same time, you want to be seeing like growth on the channel always. Because if you stay dormant, it's not just, it affects you as well as an individual and your thought process. And it obviously, when you come on, it's not a normal thing. This social media stuff's not been around forever, obviously, has it? And it gives you a bit of a high when you come on. and you want to keep the endorphins up, don't you? So that's.
I think when we all first got on, Kaz, it was because COVID, weren't it? We were all like on as soon as COVID hit. You remember back then, fucking with Snowden and that, and you did I think you did a couple of videos and that, and that's what we all came on for, most of us, because we were fucking bored at home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's changed, and people that have been on for 2 years. Yeah, now people that have been on like it last 2 years, it has totally changed from that. But obviously, I'm still that older TikToker that just comes on for a laugh and take piss and maybe say my opinion. And half the time when I'm saying my opinion, it's because it's over a minute long and I get like 33p off fucking TikTok, free money.
The thing that annoys me is like people saying, "Oh, you're only known or something because of Evil Queen." Yeah, only known in this little
era.
This slice of TikTok in this era, but before that, I've had accounts which have done all right. I've had people that have known me in the past. It doesn't mean anything, but it just means that this slice of TikTok, this drama side of TikTok, only know me a little bit because of Evil Queen. So I understand that, but you need to understand, I've been here for like 4 years, the same as Papa Blaze has been here. Like it's not a new thing.
Do you know what, Kaz, right? Everything's a learning curve. We have to try different things. We go down different channels, and it's onwards and upwards. Do you know what I mean? I think that you have got something to bring, and I'm sure you're going to do it. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah. This one.
Can I ask?
Drama is the only thing that sells on here.
It is on TikTok, unfortunately. The drama's where it's at. I mean, look at this. Do you know what I mean? But if it just depends what you want to do and what direction. But I think you will find your niche eventually. We all do is we progress on TikTok. What was you going to say, Corey?
Karma, yesterday I went live, right, bro? And then everyone was in my comments saying that you had said that I was planning on taking you down. Is that correct or false?
Yeah, so I seen a video. I don't know if I've got it on my other phone there, but obviously on my lives at 10:30, I react to other videos. It's not all FYP stuff, but yours popped up, and you was in a multi-guest box with Canadian Angie. Can't remember who else, but you. And you was on your mobile, and you was saying Cockapoo or someone had sent scripts out or something to your text. And you read out that Canadian Angie and Karma Kaz drama thing about to happen. That was 2 weeks ago. You said that, and then not last night, the night before, when that woman come forward and said I took 50k off her in crypto. It just so happened that was in Canadian Angie's box, and you was in Canadian Angie's box before it happened. So it's a bit of a coincidence that was going on, wasn't it? And
okay, so in regards to that, obviously Cockapoo's in the box as well. So when I was doing that, I was just writing up Cockapoo in terms of the script, but the script was written, well, not even written, it was just a comeback for Zach. But in regards to you being mentioned, it was back on the 10th of May. But when you were being mentioned, you were obviously doing your lives about exposing people for vulnerable gifters. So what Cockapoo was on about during that instance, which obviously she can clarify herself, was obviously DG was going against, Canadian Angie was going against DG at the time. So all that Cockapoo had said in her message, which obviously you can see on the screen recording, the only thing that she says is obviously Canadian Angie's going to join that box and it's going to burn her platform. Nobody else's, hers, not yours. There's no vendetta against you at all. I don't even.
What you've got to understand is that's just like the icing on the cake. That part, if you say, I don't know how to explain it. Since I've been doing the lives and that, when I was in that sub competition, I noticed that people who were subscribing or sending a lot of subs, they were getting reached out to by other creators. And I seen it's like a marketing pool for people, isn't it? They pick people out of it.
Listen, Kaz, if you're a gifter, then people, you just get followers. It happens a lot.
Yeah. I've had people reaching out to me who sent me like a lot of subs and some big gifts and stuff, saying that other big creators have contacted them and asked them why they're supporting Karma Kaz and that they shouldn't, and if they keep supporting, they're not going to speak to them again. Then they've got these FYP clip sharing channels telling me that creators, or they've had inboxes saying that not to show Karmakaz's not to show Karmakaz's clips anymore because they know what their address is, and they'll basically blackmailing them. And then I see the clip.
The problem is there's some weirdos on here that would say anything just to get attention.
Yeah, but you got to see it from my point of view. I do understand that. You got to see it from my point of view. Then I'm seeing the video where Corey's saying that it's set up drama between Canadian Angie and me. I don't even speak to Canadian Angie. So that's happening.
I think you've misunderstood.
Yeah, your head's gone south.
Yeah, I think you've misunderstood in terms of the setup thing. I want you to watch the video. I'm more than happy to send you screenshots if you want them. But the only thing that I was on about with Cockapoo during that time was the comeback that she suggested that I do with Zach. That was all that was mentioned. The only time your name has ever been mentioned in mine and Cockapoo's messages was when you were calling people out, and me and you were talking about Canadian Angie at the time, because obviously me and Canadian didn't get on. So that was the time you were
timing. I think everything that's happened at once, and then on top of that, obviously, when everything's not sizzling down, but when I'm trying to take everything in, then I get fucking Evil Queen coming at me from an angle. And
welcome to the club.
It doesn't matter how many people it's in front of, but it does play on your head a bit in front of 2K people, and it's just fucking wild, man.
Bro, I've been called everything. She called me Down syndrome yesterday. She said I touched kids yesterday. Yeah, but welcome to the club. Just because you're known by or from her on the drama side doesn't mean you need to stick with her forever. She just do your own thing. She's an evil cunt.
These two will patch it up. You'll just see this for Evil Queen doing an Evil Queen chapter. And it's her version of tough love, Kaz.
Yeah, but on that, this is why like I'm not following anyone, or I'm not. Well, I had reasons for not following anyone anyway. This is why I've cut loads of people off, because I don't.
You do need allies on the app, though. Let me be honest to God.
No, I don't.
100%. Let's see. Let's wait and see. I'm just a watcher. I just see that the people who have allies, when you're in the trenches, you need someone to stick a hand down and pull you back up, but not having that overt bullying and shit like that, which I've sort of come to respect a little bit. But what I would say is there is a point around the fact that if you want to be on the FYP, you do need to mix it up a bit. That's all I would say. Yeah. Not that you need my advice, but there you go.
No, it is what it is.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Cockapoo.
I'm going to jump down as well. Nice one for letting me up.
I think you've done really well in here today, Kaz, despite everything that's gone on, over the last couple of days. And thank you for joining. I think,
Sorry, Miss Red, Kaz, just before you go, my opinion's definitely not going to go down well here. But I've listened to you, right? And, you're coming across as a bit vindictive to Evil Queen. We've all been stung by Evil Queen. But you weren't vindictive to her when she was passing the audience across to you, when she was directing the traffic across to you, and then now all of a sudden, she's the worst thing since sliced bread.
I've only mentioned Evil Queen once while I've been in her.
No, I listened to you last night and everything, and come on, you have to be fair. She did give you your platform, she directed the traffic across to you, and exactly what's just said, you shouldn't fall out with everybody on here. You should have, allies on here, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. You can't, alienate yourself from everybody.
Do you understand that I personally have not fallen out with Evil Queen? Do you understand that? I just didn't reply to a message within her time frame. That's all it is. I didn't know she was going to put that segment.
That was between you and her still at the end of the day. It wasn't to be shared on the whole app, if you get me meaning.
Yeah, but if I don't say anything, I just sit there. I can't continue with the live because I've got all that other shit going on in my head.
I'm getting at you for over this. I'm just saying, listening to you last night on your live, because I was watching from the outside in, and then I've listened to you this morning. It's just now you're going out on a vengeance for Evil Queen, but she did give you your platform.
That doesn't mean anything. That's like saying if I send you 20 quid now, you can't say anything back to me.
No, what I'm saying is, if you had a problem with it, you should have discussed it with an adult off the app. That's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but you do understand that I didn't start this with her.
I know, but then be the bigger person. This is what everybody loves on this app. All of these open whatever, but as Evil Queen says, listen, don't be affected by it, because myself known as well. If people's talking about you, they're talking about you, whether it be good, bad, indifferent. It's your choice whether you rise above that and just get on and do your thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Don't think everybody's out to get you, they're not.
Yeah, no, I get it. Big up.
Well, I've even said things, and now look at what you're doing this morning. Now, should be the type of, this is just me saying my opinion, be the type of person to have your honest opinion out there instead of just saying, listen, I'm not getting involved, this, that and the other. This is what people want to see, the real you.
But yes, how I've been talking here, this is me, but at the same time, it's the same as I am on my show at 10:30. Like, just because I'm a bit less, I don't know what the word is for it, just because I'm speaking normal, I'm in my comfort zone when I'm doing my show, doesn't mean that I'm two-faced, doesn't mean that, oh, I'm not this person I portray to be. I'm just being natural then. And if I'm brought into an environment where people are coming at me or talking about me or anything like that, then obviously my personality is going to change to adapt to that environment. It doesn't mean that I'm two-faced or I'm nasty behind the scenes or anything. It just means if someone's giving me this energy, I need to give it back, to be neutral.
I'm not saying to you, Kaz, to get in the drama, but just have more of an opinion about things and be like, I know you're going on about your numbers, has gone down to however many, right? But what I'm trying to say is, listen, Miss Red, you know where I'm coming from. For God knows how long, what people used to say to you, stop sitting on the fence. And then you can't win, though, Kaz, because then when Miss Red's come on and said, right, basically, fuck what anybody thinks, fuck what they do, it's my platform, I'll say what I want, I'll do what I want, she still gets the shit for it, but it's shown that side of her personality, if you get me meaning. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't have pull here to come at you. I'm just saying, show like more of a personality and don't sit on the fence, and you're going to get people in. Use those same bum pearl, go and bun your mother. You'll get more people in your room because you want to see the real you.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to argue with you and stuff. But I understand what you're saying. I know you're trying to give me creative criticism, whatever. But if I start saying stuff about everyone, then my audience in the live is going to be tarnished then, because I'm going to have 90% of people who are there just to have a good time and 10% who are there just to see drama and stuff. And I've not always, but I've wanted to stay clear of the drama stuff because I feel like it just makes the chat and the live a toxic environment, and I can't have 9 people in the live who are there just to escape the real world, and one person, because they're not getting the drama, starts kicking off with all the chat. So that's why I don't do it.
You're not getting what I'm saying. You don't have to get in the drama, but just be, if you're doing an F-page thing, just be a bit more open and honest about your opinions. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to get in the drama side of it. You just ignore the comments, full stop.
Yeah.
But do you see where I'm coming from?
Oh, yeah, it's good advice, yeah.
But anyways, listen, for whatever you hear any of us say, everybody does it on the app. I don't care who it is, right? But just do your own thing, but have more an opinion and show a bit more of yourself. You don't have to get in the drama. People will love you for you, and then they'll just love that extra side to you.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I'm saying.
Nice one.
Nice one, Bobby. Club Tropicana.
Good morning.
I'm going to jump off anyway.
Exactly.
Nice one.
Well, anyway, bye. Thanks, Miss Red. Bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Thanks for joining today, Kaz, and I hope everything's okay. Yes. Well, that was an eventful live. Guys, I can't see anything. My eyes are gone. I'm looking at the screen. Can't see nothing. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. Big up, Luke. Thank you, my darling. Luke the Clout Chaser is back. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Carla.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.